welcome back to the Golden Circle Homestead. I am Amanda. Today we are out here and we are working in the garden. We are building some raised garden beds and transplanting plants into the ground and into the beds. So come along for our chores, our next homesteading tasks for the day, and kind of see what we're up to. Yeah, uncovered a bunch of ants.
I saw so many ants somewhere else.
There are a bunch of them around. Look at this crazy looking bug.
What is it?
I don't know, I've never seen one like it before. So this is the first bed, and we're experimenting with a couple different designs. So this is the first one. So it's fully raised off the ground, and it has a bottom.
Like zucchinis.
And I'm coating it with some hydraulic fluid, which will preserve the wood so that it doesn't rot over time and we can have the beds longer. So I laid a layer of cardboard down, and this is because there are some gaps in between the wood. So this will prevent anything from falling down. It's also going to help with having some more matter in here to break down and help with the soil that we're going to put in, which is primarily clay. So we're going to try to amend it as a result, and eventually when this breaks down, it'll help everything. So I have a very sparse layer of pine shavings down here, and then I'm going and I'm pulling some different materials like this wood, and I'm breaking it down, things that will come apart easily and add some more organic matter to the soil. So we put our clay soil, which we have a lot of, and we're experimenting with some amendment to it. So we added some coarse sand, and you can't do fine because then it will turn into concrete. So we're using this Quikrete all-purpose sand, which is much more coarse, and we mixed it with organic matter and the clay soil, and this is the result of it.
A lot better.
So it's way better than all that compact stuff. And that's part of the benefit of having raised beds, is not only can you control the soil and the amendment of it, but you can also, you're not walking on it, so you're not compacting it. So here it is, the first bed, ready to go. Thank you.
Thank you.
So I got all of the onions planted in their nice little raised bed now. So, yay! They should get much bigger and the bulbs should get nice and juicy.
Last year.
Yes. Yes, I want to harvest like last year again. So I've got the corn planted in a row back there and the Titan sunflowers planted in a row back here. Our one only zucchini that sprouted and started growing there. So we'll get some more growing and planted. All of my lovely pods got blown over. So I'm gonna have to work a little harder on the tomatoes. And then pumpkins. That second one has sprouted new. And then we've got an asparagus coming up. Some calendula that has germinated. And nothing in there yet. Nothing in the loofah. Marigold, basil, and dill. We've got a couple aromas coming up here and a couple of the grape tomatoes coming up here. So things are coming along. I think it just needed to get a lot warmer for things to really get going. So potatoes are coming up too. I've got everything kind of behind this temporary fencing for now. We, within 20 minutes, had the chickens in here rummaging around as we kind of expected they eventually would. So we've got this up here just for right now to keep them out, and then probably be back in tomorrow to kind of get this bed planted and kind of get everything situated a little bit better. I also put in this garden over here. I have it zip tied to the shepherd's hook, so that's good on that side, and I have to find my other shepherd's hook, and then I'm going to put that over here and zip tie that there. But this will be more of like a floral area, so I'm going to put the butterfly peas back there to trellis up, and then have some marigolds and calendulas, and got the 2 pots of herbs over there, so this will be a nice little space. Where are you going, Julian? Julio! Hello! What did you all doing? You little scavengers. Where are you going? Hello, Mr. Bumblebee. Where are you going? We have all of these, like, I think they're raspberry bushes. They're all over the area though. So we're hoping that the pollinators will be coming around and giving us some raspberries. Hello. Look at how big you're getting. Look at how big you're getting. Come here. Where you going? What you doing? Look who's up here. Are y'all getting ready for bedtime? Are y'all doing so good? Learning that you need to come in here for bed? Little Koopa Bears. So these babies have been very personable. So they have done a very good job, yes. Like getting to, they've been hanging around with Henrietta and Rosella. Rosella has been mothering them. And Henrietta has been teaching you to be nice, yes. So we're thinking that these are gonna be some good babies. Yes, are you ready to go back down? Get ready for bed? I can't remember if I had shown it previously, but all of this has been cleared out since we've had the tractor. Even some stuff down here. So slowly but surely making our way, not downtown, but into the woods.
I guess Dean was right.
Come on, Gatsby.
Well, Gatsby found a rattlesnake. It is not alive anymore.
We go tell Skylar we're
It
good.
is momentarily dying.
No, it's dead.
It's dead, it's just moving. So we did have our first encounter with a rattlesnake today. We did not know that rattlesnakes were a thing here. So that was something that we learned. We did, however, become aware of copperheads, which are even more dangerous than rattlesnakes because they don't rattle. They do not give you any notion that they're going to attack. They just attack. So we did become aware of those. So we've been on the lookout for copperheads. But we had that first encounter with a rattlesnake today. And yeah, so now we know that those are a thing. But thankfully we were already aware that snakes are something, one of those predators that we have to look out for now that we live here. And so we were already kind of on our guard. And that's why you take a shotgun with you when you're out wandering. So yeah, I mean, given we were like literally on our path. So that was interesting, but that is what happened. But yeah, so that's all I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did and you want to stay tuned for our adventures and want to see how our house is coming along, how our homestead is going, and learn about our experiments and what we're doing along the way, then go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Yeah, and join our community and our family, and we would love to have you. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!